Jedediah here. My name harkens back to an older time where people used to fix stuff and get their knuckles bloody. An old blue out there. Gotta do something with the hydraulics on it. I was thinking, we're in the tail end of 2025, and it's almost been 2,000 years since the Jews executed Jesus Christ. They used the military, their civil powers, who were in control of them, the unification of church and state. Jesus says, if I be the master and you the servants, how much more are you not going to suffer? Are you any better than me? You can read that in the book of Matthew, there near the end. Well, that's not what I was thinking about today. What I was thinking about is that Jesus being the Son of God, and in John 1:1 saying he was the Word, and the Word was God, and nothing was made without the Word. By all things with him was made. That's pretty heavy. Nothing changes. The Lord says, I am the Alpha and the Omega. I change not. And in Revelation, it says, if anyone changes either one jot or one tittle of this book, we now know to be the Bible, that's for no reason that it is not for no reason that there were 6 breads on the left and 6 breads on the right. And this goes back to the earthly sanctuary. I see my rock carved. The earthly sanctuary was a pattern after the one which was in heaven. Well, there's a pre-established order. Jesus is called our high priest. So 6 books on the left, 6 books on the right, 66. There's 66 books to our Bible. Anyways, if Jesus does not change and he pretty much made this world on the Word of God, him being the Word, and he says he does not change, and the whole American Christian world going and trying to change the world in their view, why is it do they change? How come they've departed away from the teachings of Jesus? I'm sure I lost a lot of people just now. Hell, very few people's going to even see it. Who wants to listen to some redneck named Jedediah? But anyways, yeah. God said, and the evening and the morning were the first day. When Paul was preaching on the Lord's Day, it was at night. Go back and read that verse. That young boy fell out the window. But when did he actually start preaching? Before the night fell. So they had started preaching on the afternoon before the first day. And there's another thing. You ask any good Baptist, why do they go to church on Sunday? Well, because it's the first day of the week, the day that Jesus resurrected. We do that to celebrate his resurrection. Okay, well, we've got a pre-established fact that that's the first day of the week. So the 7th day of the week is obviously Saturday. If Christians cannot be faithful and the sixth commandment of God. What makes you think they're going to be faithful to any of the other so-called insignificant things that Jesus talked about, like loving your neighbor? If you have hate, you've already killed. Taking care of the weak, the poor, the lame. They want to call themselves lions, not lambs. Jesus is the only lion, not y'all. He is the lion from the tribe of Judah. There's only room for one lion. So when y'all out here preaching love or preaching hate, y'all just be lying.